Well, hello Achievers. This is your Mary Kay Sales Director, Terry, and I am super excited to come to you today to talk to you about the new holiday items, and they are simply amazing. This is just a little brochure, kind of and a flyer, and I have posted this on our Mary Kay site. But I'm going to go over each of these items just a little bit so you are not left behind. And if there's anything that you would like to really focus on, I always try to pick 5 to 6 things, not all necessarily limited edition items, but we're going to have so many things this year that are so unique that people have been asking for or wanting. So it's going to be a super exciting time. So first of all, happy September 13th. September 11th. We're only 2 days away from September 13th, which is Mary Kay's 56th anniversary. Can't even believe that. It's just so hard to believe, isn't it? But anyway, so let us not forget 9/11/2001. Over 30,000 people diminished that day. And so I just want you to think about maybe doing something, an act of kindness, a cheerful thing for a friend or a stranger to just help to remind you how our community of America, how our community of New York and all the surrounding cities came together as a whole in such a tragic time to really make us a better America. And we never need to forget that. So I just pray that you have said prayers today, that you are thinking about what act of random kindness that you can commit to commemorate this memorial to all of those that perished for our lives and freedom. So September 11th, again, 2 days away from September 13th. Friday, September 13th, it happens to be marking our special day. We met 34 years ago on Friday, September 13th, and so it's a great day for us. So I want to kind of talk to you about Mary Kay's 56th anniversary. You might have something planned for the 13th that you are just gonna blow it out of the water, whatever that might be for you. Or you might be, I'm going to say, the slow and steady. So you have mapped it out, and at the beginning I had sent out a little video and posted some goals that the company has challenged us for this 56th anniversary. So I just want to see how far you are as far as tracking your goals. So the first one was selling 56 items. And if you have already started that, to be on target this first 10 days, that means that you would have sold already about 19 products, okay? So you still have plenty of time if you need to play catch up, but really focus on that 56 items. Or you might be deciding that you are going to sell 56 items on September 13th, our 56th anniversary. You could offer a 13% discount. You could offer, buy $56 and get an item valued at $13 for free. Whatever you want that to be, okay? Those are just ideas that you can decide. 13 skincare sets, that would be with new customers. If you divided that up, that would be about 4 sets that you would need to sell right today in order to be at least a third towards your goal, okay? You still have 2/3 of the month to go. 56 sharing appointments. Again, that would be about 19 people that you've asked, and that's really what I'm asking you, to just ask. Faith and fear have no room together, and faith is love. And when we love what we do, guess what? God's going to bless our efforts if we are really doing it with a servant's heart. And so I just want you to focus on asking 56 people to give you their opinion of why you love Mary Kay. We can set up one-on-ones, we can set up a conference call, we can set up a Zoom call, we can set up a Facebook Live where everybody can be invited. So I just want you to think about that. Again, to be on target, if that's your goal, it would be 19 that you would have completed to date. So 56 items or 56 sharing appointments. If you were on target right now as of September 10th, it means that you would have done 19 of those, and you have the rest of the month, the rest of 2/3 of September in order to make that possible, okay? So break it down. And if that seems like too large a number, break it down per day. I'm just breaking it down per thirds. So the 10th of the month, the 20th of the month, and then the 30th of the month. And so that way you're kind of tracking, you know, that number. Instead of 56, you're tracking it and you're making it into bite-sized pieces. And Mary Kay always told us we can eat an elephant one bite at a time, right? So the new holiday items, you know, September 15th is the end of the first quarter. And this first quarter is so important in our Mary Kay seminar year, because it means that you're going to be on target to be a 4-quarter star, that you're on target to receive those beautiful items for being a 4-quarter star. So really, really focus on that. And one of the things that can help you is September 13th and having a customer appreciation, a Mary Kay 56th anniversary, you know, whatever sale that you want it to be, or that you're having, you know, just a power day that you are going to have 5 time slots set up, and you're going to invite people for each of those time slots. So if you had 5 time slots, and then if you divided that 56 by 5, roughly it's 11 people per time slot, and that would give you 56 faces. Okay, so 5 times, it could start at 9, it could start, you know, at 11:30, it could start at 1:30 or 2, etc., 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 and you would go into the evening. The last one could be you are just doing skincare and they're getting to try their favorite mask, so you would give them some options. Okay, so that would be a way to kind of wind down, and you could just do some fun and creative things. Okay, so I also want to remind you, this is our last month of car qualification, and we are super excited. We are not on target for the Mini Cooper, but you know what? We are so close to earning the Malibu, and I am super proud of every effort, every appointment, every face, every sale, every sharing appointment that each and every one of you are doing to help us finish this. So we are running to the race in September 30th. So I want to remind you that we have about 7,500 left. That's wholesale. So if you break that down, it's just 33 achievers. 33 achievers placing a 225 wholesale order, and that could be just ordering your holiday products for yourself. Or our goal is to have a total of 6 You Can Do It bracelet winners for September. I've already completed mine, so we just need 5 more. So when we have 5 You Can Do It achievers, then we only need 20 A1 achievers, which is placing a 225 wholesale order. So it's still very, very doable with the holiday products, with the new fall products out. I do have the new fall eye look on. I didn't put any of the blue. I love it. And then I actually put on the darkest shade of lipstick, can't remember. I kind of have this corally color on, so I put a little bit, I don't know if you can see it, a little bit of Pink Week over top of it, and I loved it. So I'm just loving the eye colors to both of the palettes, so I'm really loving them. So make sure those are in our fall collection, and some of those colors are limited edition, some of them are limited, and you do want to make sure that you get all of those on hand. Okay, so I am going to get right to it and show you some of these fabulous products. So I am super excited about this. It is the Cityscape, I don't know if you can see this, I'll try to hold this, the Cityscapes Dry Oil. The price of this, and it's going to be backwards, so I'll just tell you, it's going to be $20, and it's a silkening dry oil. you put it on. It's just a spray, so you spray it on. You can put it all over your body and it just kind of soaks in, or you can spray a little bit more and you can massage it in. That's a limited edition item that will go with our fragrance of Cityscapes for her. Now, here's the other cool thing, and I love these. And I'll try to show you these without making a mess here. So these are the new limited edition little spray pumps. They're mini fragrance wands. So they're not even a wand anymore. I call them a little. So this is actually the Cityscape one, and I just kind of want to show you. These are going to be 22, but these actually spray. So if you can see this, you're just going to spray it like on your wrist, but you can tap them together. So if you love fragrances, or these will be a great stocking stuffer for those women that want to have that price range, or their husband, maybe they're not interested, but they could buy one of these with the oil, the dry oil. But look at these cute little spray bottles, the little mini. And again, these are only $22, and both of those, the dry oil and these little mini fragrances, the spray fragrances, are limited edition. They will sell out. So I'm just saying, if you want to do your own personal shopping, order those for like people that you just want to give them the greatest little gift, or that oil, which is amazing. Love that. We had that Cityscape oil, dry oil before, and I still had some because I loved it and stocked up on it for me. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to talk about, and this is so cool, we had this fragrance before. It was called Be Delighted. We did not have it. And how many of you remember the body mousse that we had for our satin hands body collection? Well, I mean, satin body collection. Well, anyway, Mary Kay has come out with this set, and it's called Be Delighted. I love this little box too. It's so colorful. Be Delighted. Now, this is just like our Satin Body Limited that we had at one time. It is actually called a whipped. Okay, so this is actually called a mousse. So a body mousse, and Be Delighted. And look at the luxury of this. It is thick. It almost looks like sour cream. And it is just so, can you see this? Try to put a little bit more on my hand. But it feels, see this? It feels like whipped butter. It's a mousse that just goes on. It hydrates your skin. And it has a really, really soft fragrance to it, the Be Delighted, and it comes in this cute little container to match the box. Seriously, you put this in a little box, in a clear cello bag or like this, and you all just wrap it up, put a bow on the top, any of these colors, and you have it all done. Or I'll show you something else really fun. These are Mary Kay's new boxes that they have for this year. Can you see these? They are just so adorable. I'm serious. They come flat, so they come in this plastic bag, and all of 3 of them are in here, and then you just pop them and put them together. Now this one actually has lips on it, perfect for a satin lips, or a lip liner and a lipstick, or a lipstick and a lip gloss, or a whole set, whatever you want to put in here. Again, they come flat, but look at this cute little box. So when you open it up, the items go right in there. Is that too cute? And then look, when they open it, it has, and then you don't have to worry about making bows or anything. The bow actually is created when you hook it all together. How cute is that? The next size actually is this one. This would hold a hand cream. It would hold like a color look set with the compact, and you open it up, and there is the box. So you would just put some tissue or some shred in that. And then the closure on this one, you just kind of tilt this little flap right here and put that on the inside, and it's all done, okay? And then the last one is actually this box, which would hold a complete skincare set. It could even hold the brush, the new Sonic brush, but it actually has like different words right here, like giving, brilliant, colorful, whimsical, inspiring on the top. So all of those words are there, and then it has the same inside. So when they open it up, it's gonna be totally gorgeous, and then you just put it together. These can also be made for a shower. So you would have 3, or you can make 5, however many. Just order a couple of sets, and then you could have 2 of the bigger, 2 of the smaller, the middle one, and then 2 of those. But aren't they so cute? You don't have to go around and look for boxes at Walmart or wherever. And the price of these is so reasonable. I don't have the prices of these in front of me. I don't have the order form, but again, get these while you can. I stocked up on some last year, so I do have a lot from last year too, because I've been using them throughout the year. So when you need a little gift box for a small little gift, just remember these and pull it out of your supplies and use these. But I love this little lip one. I just absolutely love it, with the little bow all on the top, and then with the lips on the sides and on the top there. So those are those, okay? So super excited. Are you excited already? I know. I love gift packaging for the holidays, and Mary Kay just keeps on making it easier and easier for us to package things simply, beautiful, elegant, and not have to spend a lot of money on it, okay? So the next thing I'm gonna tell you about, and I love that Mary Kay did this, because I hate going from place to place and finding quality socks. And these are fluffy, beautiful socks that are just, oh, they're so cuddly and they're so luxurious. They're nice and thick. They don't have ravels. They don't have little strings falling out of them. And I love the print of these. These go perfect because when you buy our Mint Bliss, this is gonna be your gift with purchase. So buy this for $11 and you get the socks. Now, I live in South Carolina. It still gets a little cool. So even though I might not wear socks all the time, you know what? They are so fun just to put on when you just want to cuddle and get that blanket. And whether it's a rainy day or a windy day or a snowy day. And I love, love, love. And I'll be showing you some different ways that you can put these together. Very, very simply, but very creative and very fun. So just make sure you stock up. Again, the socks are limited edition. Mint Bliss is regular line. So that is one of my best sellers. That and hand creams that I make with gloves and things. But so you want to make sure that you order the Mint Bliss now on the promotion. So if you were signed up for PCP for the holiday or were Star Consultant last quarter, you actually could order it yesterday, September 15th. Everybody can order, September 10th. Everyone can order it on September 15th. And that's a great way to finish your star too. So have some pre-order things where customers can pre-order, and you can just send them out the flyer and just say, I'm doing a pre-order before this holiday thing sell out. How many of these items would you like, okay? Now, if you're close to your star, this is an awesome way to finish it. With our Naturally products, our fall products, with some of these holiday items. But what I'm gonna say to you, and I never tell people to hold their orders, but if you're not close to being a star this quarter, but you want to be a star next quarter, then you might think about ordering on September 16th. And that's just a business strategy, okay? But I would strongly encourage you, if there is any way for you to be a Star Consultant this quarter, the first quarter of our seminar year, that I tell you, work whatever you need to do with all of the products that we have to make that happen for you by September 15th, midnight September 15th, okay? So the next thing I'm gonna talk to you about, oh my gosh, are you mad about masking? I love masks. I do. I love them. I love every single one of them. So I'm going to kind of show you a little bit about these little pods that Mary Kay, okay? So I'm gonna have to put my glasses on for these so I can read it. Okay, here are the names of them, and there's actually 4, okay? They come in this cute little box. You can just pull the box out. Comes like this. It tells you how to use it on the inside, and then the mask just slip down in here. Now the cool thing is you could sell the masks separately if you wanted to, put them with a little brush, or put them like with a gift card if you know we're doing that for family or friends. Of course, if you want to do the entire mask, the mask is $25 for all 4 pods. Each of the masks will do, I think they said, about 3 times. And we have this new mask applicator. Love this. It is actually like a silicone. So it's very flexible. So when you put it on your face, you can dab it, you can actually spread it, but it's very flexible. You just rinse it off and it's clean. And the mask applicator is $12, okay? So let me tell you about the mask, okay? So the green one is actually called Miss Perfect, and that is a mattifying mask. The purple one is actually called Lady Serenity, and that is for relaxing. Doesn't that name say it all? And then the pinkish one is actually called Energy Queen. Do we all need that one? For sure. And that's a refreshing mask. And then the last one is your Dewy Gal. That's the blue one, and that's a moisturizing mask. So you can tell by all 3, and look at these colors. Are they just like fabulous? I love them. So anyway, Mary Kay just has the most awesome packaging ever. Okay, so that is limited edition also, okay? The mask applicator is going to be full line. It does not say it's limited edition, so stock up on those for your charcoal or your mask party. That's a great thing to have on September 13. Have a mask party at one of your time slots. Remember we talked about those 5 time slots? Or just one day. Just say, come on over, we're trying these masks, whatever mask you want to try, okay? So of course you're going to let them try skincare first, your cleanser, and then you're going to do a mask, and then you would finish out with whatever skincare they were using, okay? So naturally would be my choice right now since that's brand new, but our 3D, love it. I love to mix the 3D and the naturally, so that's what I've been doing with that. Okay, last thing in our holiday line, which is so exciting. So many people have asked for these for forever, and I'll be honest, I have only used it once, and I kind of didn't let it dry completely, so I kind of took it off and put it back on. So I'm just going to show you on my hand. But these are our new limited edition, and it's called Making Mistletoe Magic. So limited edition Ultra Stay Lip Lacquers. And there's 3 shades, cherry, rose, and plum. Now, there are 3 steps, and this set is $39, but you get all 3 of these steps. So I'm going to show you those. So the first step that you use is actually going to be the lip lacquer itself. So you probably want to exfoliate your lips, but do not put any balm on. Just use the scrub, okay? And then you're going to generously glide the lip lacquer, okay, over the, so once you put the lip lacquer on, then you use the lip lacquer sealer, okay? And so here's the key to these, and I'm going to show you the colors. I'm going to put these on my hand, okay? So the first one is going to be, whoops, sorry about that. This is going to be rose, and it's kind of almost kind of like our dusty rose used to be. And then there's a plum, and I'm going to show you my hand in just a second because I want this to dry on my hand. And then the last one is cherry, which is going to be perfect for the holidays. Okay. Let me put a little bit more. I didn't put quite as much of the rose one on, so let me go back to that. Now, when you put this on your lips, you really do want to put it on. I kind of went just corner to corner on the bottom, and then like that from my Cupid's bow outward. Then you want to leave your mouth open, kind of like this. while it's drying. You can kind of blow it like this. And then if you want it more intense, you can put another layer on. But you do want to make sure you hold your mouth kind of open like that until it dries. And you're going to see this on my hand, okay? So this one is actually the rose. This one is the cherry. And it looks a little bit, I'm sorry, that's the plum. And then this one is the cherry. So you can kind of see that. Now I'm going to put one more coat on there just so you can kind of see the difference when I put another coat. So if you want it more intense. And I probably didn't put enough on the first time, but I wanted you to kind of see. You can layer this and do one and then do two and then kind of go from there, okay? So now look at the difference in my hand. Can you see that? Okay, again, this is the rose, the plum, and the cherry, okay? And we're just gonna give that a second to dry on my hand, and then we're gonna use what we call our, that's the eraser. So the eraser is clear. It's kind of, I think, the opposite. I would think the eraser would be this, but this is actually the sealer, the lip lacquer sealant. So once this is dry, and you can kind of see it's still just a little bit wet because I put another layer on it. So we're going to give that a chance to dry. But this is the box that the set comes in while that's drying. So you'll see it's $39 for all 3 steps. And the 3 steps will be the lip lacquer in the color of your choice. This is gonna be your lip sealant, and then this is gonna be the eraser to take it off, okay? So again, each box has its own 3 things, because I'm sure people are gonna say, oh, well, can I use the same, you know, sealer, or can I use the same, you know, eraser? No, it comes as a set. So unless you want to break it up yourself and sell it that way, but all, you know, if somebody was interested in all of the colors, they would buy all 3 of the boxes. So $39 a box, roughly say 40 times 3, that's $120 in sales right there, okay? So I'm gonna go, and this is still a little tacky because I went back and did that other layer on it. So I'm gonna give that just a second to dry. And but that is the new items for the holiday. Don't forget about our Naturally line. I love this. I kind of just put this together because the pink bags don't really go with this, and this is what I have on hand. These are just clear cello bags. So I made a little postcard about how to use it on the back, and I did post those, I think, and if I forgot to do that, I'm going to do that in the next day or so. Then this I just copied from the company, so it looked really pretty in the bag, and then I just had just a little piece of bow. This is Terry's favorite ribbon, which is from my girlfriend's house, and I'll just kind of show you this. So I can make these ahead of time, and then I just put them on the bags, you know. So I have the copies all made, I have everything made, so I can just put them together real quickly. I do a little bow in the back of this, and I'll kind of show you when I turn it around. So everything for this is all ready to go. And for a gift for somebody, I could just drop this in a gift bag with some tissue paper, and it's all done. So that's the Naturally set. All packaged, and the little bow is tied. They can just untie the bow, and they have the instructions. They have kind of like a product knowledge thing about it, and it's all ready for them. And this is a great price range, $136 for the 4-piece set. I love the cleanser and the matte and the powdered exfoliant mixed together. I just did that this morning, and whenever I do that, I'm telling you, my skin looks so amazing. And I know I love all of our other masks, but I am totally in love with this exfoliating powder and this cleanser, mixing them together and using that as my mask. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so see if my hand's dry now. I'm gonna say it's gonna be dry. Alrighty, so we're gonna take, this is the sealant, it's the one that's kind of the whitish color. So I'm just gonna go over these, each of these. And you can see it's almost dry because there's no color coming off on my applicator. I wasn't sure about that red one because that was the last one I did. And you're gonna see that the sealant actually has a little bit, I call it, of a gloss look to it. Can you kind of see that where it's on my hand? Can you see that? And the colors are beautiful, they really are. So I'm going to take this off now. I need to make sure I have a little tissue. So hold on one second, I gotta figure out what I did with my tissues here. I took them off of my thing. I have some little cotton pads. Okay, so I know y'all saw me with my little shorties on there. They're my walking shorts. But anyway, so I'm going to take this off now with the eraser because it's, you know, once you put the sealant on, it's really dry. So this is what I'm going to do next. The eraser is actually the clear, okay? And it's kind of more watery too. So I'm just going to put this on my hand. And I know this is a little bit different on my hand than on, so I just put that on and I'm gonna wipe that off. So you can see how much went off. So now I'm gonna kind of just go across my hand completely. See that one? And I'm gonna wipe it off again. Again, on my hand, it's probably a little bit thicker than I would wear it on my lips. So just so you know that. And then I'm gonna push that over there and you can kind of see almost gone there. Alrighty, so you can see how that's gonna work on your lips. Now, with the eraser, you are gonna see, like mine actually has a little color on it, you know, from putting it on here. And again, all I'm doing is taking this and going, let's see, going across my hand like this. And then I'm just taking a cotton pad to get it off. And you can see how much comes off. So I might have to do that again. But can you see how this would really wear on your lips? So you wouldn't have to worry about it coming off. And I'll do another quick little video. So there you can see 2 colors are gone and the last one is there. So I hope you are excited about the holidays like I am. I hope you are just making your list of who you want to bless. Don't forget people like your meal person, your hairdresser, your dentist, the ladies that work in there, you know, and even though you might not give them bigger gifts, you know, don't forget about them. You know, think about a mini hand cream, you know, to give to them, or think about, you know, one of the pods for the mask. It's a great way to build relationships, to build customers, and the holidays, it's all about a time of being joy-filled with thanks and gratitude. So I hope you have a September to remember. Remember, September 13th, Mary Kay's 56th anniversary. And if it wasn't for her, none of us would be here. None of us would have this amazing opportunity. So I just want to tell you one little thing, and this was sent to me by a friend. It says, "Dear Lord, thank you for a new year filled with fresh grace." And I'm going to say a new month. September is a new month, filled with fresh grace and countless opportunities. Lord, lead me to your heart, your world, and your ways. I propose to live in your love. In Jesus' name, amen. So make it a great day. Be a blessing and be blessed.